No?
No, we're talking about how you haven't plugged your controller in yet.
In that case.
So LingLing wins tournament at Retro World Expo due to Light's malfunction of his controller because he threw it at me and I threw it on the ground.
DQ him, yeah. That's it, man. We'll be seeing him. All right, so getting into it.
UG
Fox
Classic.
Peach. Yep. Was winners finals, was grand finals.
Running it right out of the Smashville on the start, usually out of the Smashville or Battlefield for these two. And Light immediately calling out that jump with that fair.
Fair to up air, one of my favorite Light starters. Oh, one more for the fans? No. It's the nair, though. That's my nair, once again.
I like when he goes for the double fair.
Yeah.
Especially on Triplast, gets the double fair, goes back down, immediately tries to smother whatever option you pick.
Yep.
Right now, dead even game, 62%. Never mind. But pretty good defense on both players' parts, trying to call him out that fair, just barely missing. That's what you were talking about before. Like, if that was Polka, that probably would have hit.
Yep, that's what I'm saying, dude.
But because Light's plot armor, it did not.
It doesn't. It's just that, but like over and over and over again.
That was just barely avoiding killing, but
The Swanton Bomb for the fans. One time.
both of these players have to play 3 moves ahead of each other, like on every decision they make.
Yep.
He knew that up air was gonna come. He just chose the wrong time as the winner was gonna come.
Exactly.
And now it's the frightening part because in the future he's like, okay, do I go for it again? Is he just gonna go for that up air immediately next time? Like the next level reads are so strong.
No,
Nice tech, avoiding getting
Oh,
gimped.
it doesn't get the trump. That's what this game is, though. Man, it's a game of miles until it isn't, and then it's a game of inches. You know, until you're like at the same level, it feels like it's miles. But then all of a sudden, it's just the little things.
And once again, getting the reverse side of it. Like, it started off on the right and turned left.
Yeah, Toad couldn't make up his mind.
Toad was like, you know what? I got you. I want to make sure this works.
Right. But that was at 143, so finally taking that stock. LingLing evens it up. Oh, my God, nice coverage, dude. Keeping the combo going.
Yeah, Ling looking a little bit better so far at the beginning of this match with his option coverage decisions. Like, it's been working out a little bit better for him. Gets an air out of the falling dare.
Yeah, crazy, right? All right. Thankfully, Ling rolling away. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a life-saving decision right there on Ling's part, avoiding getting hit by that back air.
And honestly, it was life or death. If Light knew, that was it for Ling.
If he just waited it out, that was an up smash.
Yep. Ooh, fair. Meets that forward smash. Light
Borderline a
spot.
DVZ moment. Goes for the high recovery. That was good. That was smart on his part to try and avoid because Ling definitely looked like he was waiting to go for that back air. But looked like Ling was just like trying to bait it out. Just like, okay, I see the Smashville platform coming. Please go there. Go there. I want you to go there.
Yeah.
And forcing that situation, he's going to get game 1. He looked much better overall in that first game on his recovery attempts on Light, which is very good. He needs to be able to smother him off stage because usually 9 times out of 10, Light wins in center stage. But if he can get these recoveries, it'll work out pretty well for him. Uncharacteristic misgrabs by Light at the start of this match.
Slipping through his fingers right there. So close. Roll back grab. You know, sometimes it works. Forward air to up air. Thanks, man. He knew. He said he knew that was my favorite. Rolling for another one. Ling smart parasol to the platform there.
Kind of smothering him a little bit right now, too. Like, you go for the empty tomahawks. Ling's defense on avoiding these jukes that he likes to go for a lot with those tomahawk grabs, they're getting a lot better as like time has been progressing.
Oh, wow.
Gets him with the nair. Doesn't get the second one, though.
All right. Classic up tilt to up air. Ling almost going to the blast zone.
Yeah, pretty scary position for Ling right now, too. Like, unfortunately, not going to get any follow-up off to that nair. That would have been great if he could have got him off stage. So he goes for his recovery.
Nice.
That was
both players,
was
honestly.
not what I expected whatsoever. I thought he was going to falling nair or something, but finally getting him with that nair off stage to get a stock, and Ling looking pretty good so far at these first 2 games.
Ling taking his time, going down there with his float, puts 1% on Light, and some time off the clock. Oof, misses that jab up smash. Ling going again down to his little trip under Town City.
He's been doing really good in his defense so far. Like, by comparison to previous sets, gonna get clipped by that F smash. Not
gonna kill. F smash at 120.
Unfortunately, too. Like, that's such a weird hitbox design to not get hit by that. I feel like he was going for the void at the ledge there.
True.
And then decided to back off and go for a second air.
Light looking unimpressed in person right now. He's got a very unimpressed face, and all that for 8%. You know?
Yeah, you're right. The whole minute worth of time that he
Right.
had to stock up on him. He
For
couldn't get
8%.
anything out of it.
If you've been watching the stream all day, you know I said that earlier. Like when Bayo's doing down tilt, it's like, okay, so what? The amount of time you're putting in for like the percent you're getting, it's bad EV. But
It's like, yeah, cool. You're getting like maybe 6-8% cool. But once I
Right.
rip your stock off, all I am is one combo away from taking a large lead.
one hit, like one aerial from Fox is more than 8%.
It's good to be defensive sometimes when you have that percent lead. Oh my God.
Okay.
Or you could just be as aggressive as possible, immediately calling out that recovery with the side B. It's like, you know what? No. I know that there's no way you're going for the ledge right now. Not trying to play around with this. And it worked out for him.
Yeah, man, Ling going up 2-0.
See if Link can get this reset, which in relatively previous history, for the most part, a lot of times the resets that have come only when Light is throwing out some random characters in the midst of it. But Ling looking very solid over these first 2 games, like not nearly as frightened for a lot of options that Light normally goes for.
Right. Definitely.
What do you think Light needs to do to like adjust to this right now? Like, where did it start?
I think Ling is just getting the right defensive options. I think Light needs to mix up the aggression more. Ling has been using the counter effectively. He's been doing the edge guarding much more effectively than normal. But like right now, it's looking good.
Yeah, just like that, triple back airs into frame coverage on that, or ledge get up coverage on that platform over there. Pretty dead even game. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, we were
Almost getting
all
stretchered
thinking
off
it,
the
yeah.
side there.
Nice wait from Ling. Regular get up into shield back throw.
Nice patience on Ling there, noticing that he did, like, even though they're at relatively even percents, couldn't really do anything about it. But that time, getting the timing on that side B.
Yikes, man. Ling is looking so good at the edge today.
This is where he needs to be able to beat Light, because Light is going to win most of the time in center stage with it like this nair down up smash, and that's going to take the first stock.
All right, a change of pace. Apparently, Light taking the first stock finally in his game 3.
That's true, yeah. He hasn't had Ling has won the first stock each time so far, but the big key is to see how Ling adjusts to like being behind and see if he can make sure he seals out this this stock. Nice delay on his part with a couple shines off stage too.
Yep, definitely. Like I said, he needs to mix up the recovery, and it's working out. Shine, stall, definitely kept him alive a little bit longer.
I like that. I like the fact that he's just, once again, even though he's behind, he's not overcommitting to try and like get too much. He's not like, he's got a solid 4 minutes to play with here.
Yep.
So he's just kind of fading out of range just like that. The relatively questionable decision with that neutral B in center stage. Usually, like when Light goes for a laser, it's at maximum range or at perfect range to not get punished. Like, it always makes you think that you can punish it. But apparently, I don't know if he hears me or not. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Fair for 15. All right, Ling not trying to land on Light, just trying to reset neutral, but Light a little too fast for that. Goes and gets that grab.
I like the fact that Light, for the most part, is playing way, like, not slower, but just, like, more reactionary. Like, he's not overcommitting to anything.
And that's what I said. Like, he's got to do that. You know, he can't just keep going in because Ling is ready. And he was at the magic percent one more time. 21. Dan, you saw?
That
21.
shouts to 21S, bless.
Yeah, the best part is, like, it even shows you on the results screen. If in 2-player, it says 21.
Yeah.
That time it was 12 because Light won. But normally it's 21.
I like the fact that, like, right on cue, right after you were talking about the fact that, like, the playstyle adjustments he needed to make at the end of that match,
He did it.
it worked out extremely well for Light. And hopefully for LingLing, that doesn't become a telltale as to the future of these next couple rounds.
No, it's basically you know that game where like everyone puts their hand on a baseball bat, the guy who puts it on top wins. That's the set between these two.
True.
Well, like Ling had it in game 1 and game 2. Light made the adjustment. He's got his hand on top. It's 2-1. And now Ling, the onus is on Ling to make that adjustment. To make he has to mix up his reactions because that time Light knew like what he was going to do on the defensive.
Yeah, Ling has been staring at the screen for quite some time here, just trying to make sure that he gets the best stage that he possibly can to get those second reads. Like, okay, what was he adjusting on me at the end of that match? Really, like, breaking down the match really hard and trying to figure out what options he needs to do to make these adjustments. But opting to go to FD, not a stage I normally see between these two a lot.
Honestly, no. And speaking of something we don't see often, that hot and cold approach from Light, laser, run in fair.
Yeah.
Was like awesome. Ling did not expect it, and now it's looking like he's not
Oh
expecting
my
any
God,
of this.
what was that? He just got an extension off of
The
a side B into
yeah.
back air.
Fox illusion, man. it is an illusion that that move is good until this smash. That's
Yeah, like most of the time you don't see. Well, you see that a lot. You see Nair and up smash shielding off the stock, where you do not see Foxes go for a lot of the combo extensions that you see Light go for. They just somehow work. I think just his timing, his lab practice, but it's immaculate. I give him a lot of credit for that. But right now, Ling definitely needs to try and re-tap into whatever's working for him those first few matches.
Yep. So far, this hot and cold approach is working for Light. Just, oh my goodness, I don't think I've seen him play like this very often. The only time I've seen him play like this is probably like first Promilia at Qatar when mid-set coaching was around. I was like, you have to play like this.
Yeah, that's right.
But
that fair's going to take it out. Just gets finally calling him out on that, too.
After the hit.
Yeah, I think that was going to kill. Like, we know that that's a very strong move, but I did not see that killing.
Yeah. All right, kind of even game, actually. All right, Light finally remembered his footing, going for that approach, the laser approach. The not approach.
I was going to say before he got smacked by the fair there at the ledge that I think that that's the most dangerous form of Light that he can possibly reach.
Definitely.
That level of hot and cold where he just he smothers you when he can, but he just never gets clipped by any offensive option you have, like immaculate defense. But that was an amazing call out though.
It gets me going, man. I don't know, like it keeps me alive. I just see he saw the tech. Once he sees the rollback, he slides in with the jump cancel up smash, seals the deal, dude. The deal's been sealed. All right, the deal's sealed.
And he's trying to seal the deal out now, just to avoid reset, trying to just end this tournament right now, going to Game 5, laying on his tournament life, trying to get this reset before so he can make an attempt at trying to take out this tournament, but Light's not trying to let him have it.
Definitely not, but this will be Game 5. Can Ling reset the bracket, or will Light be the Retro World Expo champions? All right, nice. Oh, misses the fair extension off of that down air, and Light trying to put the pressure on the platform.
Yeah, Light, once again, like the moment Light realizes that he can't really get much extension, he's just been opting to go for these laser camps, looking like the days of old with Melee, but actually a little bit more Brawl. Brawl was much more laser camping Fox. Both these guys relatively even, trying not to make sure that they don't overcommit. Light finally getting the opening amongst the two.
Oh, nice jump over that dash tag there into a follow-up, playing in a rough spot.
Good defense on Ling's part, being able to get back down, but still being pressured above, just landing back on that platform. Ooh.
Nice nair, dude.
Good space nair, too. Didn't get punished for not getting any extensions off of it. Opted to recover high, pretty good spot, and once again, both these guys just nobody's really winning over dominantly in center stage. Light with a couple of really good grabs and reads right now, but this might seal it out. Nope. Able to get the tech back.
Oh my God, is that
and
Void?
It's the Void. The Void comes through, and Light going up and putting Ling on tournament stock life. Ling needs to get this, trying to call him out with center stage on that side B.
But Light leaning forward, pulling the gun out. Ling with an intense look of focus on his face.
But yeah, both these guys as close to the screen as he possibly can, just trying to make sure that they stay as focused as possible, not trying to drop anything. And immaculate spacing on Light's part, and defense avoiding getting punished there.
Oh, nice use of the dare from Ling. Looking for more, but Light fades back and ends up opening him up with a fair instead.
Oh, misses the grab, and he's going to actually take the stock loss, and it's only 48%.
The Light killer, the up smash to punish with grab right there. Down air into the turnip winky face, too. Shouts out winky face.
Ling has his own forms of, Ling, speaking of Ling doing some of his own forms of things, trying to put some pressure on the ledge. Nice defense on his part.
Oh my God, I love the way. So Ling did falling nair and then tried to stop Light's approach with the down tilt, but Light found a way around it. But such a good idea from Ling.
Trying to go immediately, not going for any air dodge right there, but he's going to get clipped by the F smash, and now Ling put in a very bad position. A little bit too far to get hit by the lasers there.
Another fair from the ledge. Ill-advised, but he makes it back.
And in the Void once again.
Oh man, Light takes it, man, with back-to-back Void killers. That's going to be grand finals going 3-2 to Light. And he takes Retro World Expo, man. Retro Rumble at Retro World Expo.
Yeah, Retro Rumble at the Retro World Expo. Light looked